family. Welcome to another edition of Affirmation Mondays. This is Latoya, your host, the Affirmation Guide, where preferably the affirmations that I share with you week after week in some form, shape, or fashion guide you over to the Most High. So, as you guys know, I am a wife, I am a mother of four, a business owner, and many other things. So, this is typically the wind down time in our house. However, this is also the time week after week that typically works best for doing Affirmation Mondays. So, if you hear any commotion in the background, no, my home is lively because we have the babies moving in the background. So I am super duper excited. We are still in the excuse me guys, execution series of our affirmations, where all of the affirmations that I share not only are centered and grounded around the Most High, but the affirmations that I'm sharing during this series are focused mainly on execution, on making sure that as we are in the third quarter of the year, we're executing our goals. We're finding things that are speaking into making sure that we're getting stuff done and pushing us forward, even when it feels like we're not necessarily getting everything done that we're looking forward to. The small steps matter. So, the affirmations I have, which I have three affirmations, which I typically do, they all speak to some form or fashion of being in action. However, before we jump into the affirmations, I just want to say Affirmation Mondays is a safe space. It's a space where we get together week after week to share some amazing affirmations, which prayerfully in some way, shape, or form stretch you. Again, I do want to make mention if you hear anything in the background, I do not own the rights to any music or shows or any of those things that you may hear in the background. So I definitely want to give that disclaimer. So we are in this executions phase or execution series where the affirmations shared have been primarily focused on execution. So kind of just to give like just a little bit of story time, so to speak. So for me, it reminds me of a scripture, and the scripture that it brings me to when I think about being in a state of execution is faith without works is dead. So the Most High tells us that it's power in what we speak. And what I love about knowing that it's power in what we speak is as we speak things over us and as we speak life over us into our children, into ourselves, and into the different ventures that we take on, also he tells us the faith without works is dead. So we may have the faith to do many things, but do you have the works, the diligence, and the discipline to get it done? And then also, which goes back to me, oftentimes we're looking for our people, our circle, our family to usher us on, to tell us what a good job we're doing, or, to tell us even that they believe in what we're doing. And oftentimes, that may not necessarily be the case for you. You may be in a season where the Most High gave you a vision and it is for you to nurture. It's not necessarily for everyone else. So they may not be able to see the dream that you are trying to bring into fruition because the Most High didn't give it to them. He gave it to you. It's your baby to nurture. So as it needs blood, you're the one who's going to be that person to give it that blood that it needs. As you are going through the different phases to get it off the ground, it's going to be on you to do what is necessary to get it off the ground. And because you are the only person who can see it, does not mean that it's going to come to fruition or that it's not going to come to pass. It just means that until you get things going, until people get to see a little bit more momentum, they're not going to necessarily understand where you're coming from or what your vision is necessarily about. And I just want to take the time out to encourage you in the phase of building something from the beginning, that keep going, because the vision was given to you. And however that vision was given to you, pray on it and ask the Most High how you need to execute it. And have the faith to do the works to get it done and to stay the course. So definitely that's kind of like my story time. And as everyone is like coming into the room, I definitely want to say I thank you to any and everyone who is showing up to the live. It means so much, because one of our most precious commodities is our time. So when we show up to give our time to different things, that's the biggest compliment. That's the biggest thing that you can do, because that is precious. So for everyone who is coming on this live, I just want to say thank you in advance. It means so much. So jumping into the affirmations, which I said we have 3 affirmations, which we typically do. And all of these affirmations are centered around execution. So the first one speaks to your hopes and dreams. Like specifically, it speaks to your hopes and dreams. The second affirmation speaks to you taking charge with a positive attitude or having positive action, which is super duper important, because you want to make sure that as you're giving life to something, as you're speaking life into it and over it, that you have positive energy behind it, that you believe in it, that you're speaking love over it, that you're speaking love into yourself. So that as you go through the ebbs and flows and you find yourself maybe struggling here or there, that positive reinforcement is something that you can come to lean on. And then the third affirmation speaks to basically honoring the actions that you're taking. So something that I have been learning in this season, which I am truly appreciative of, is celebrating the wins, taking time out to actually celebrate the wins. So that is something that I didn't know to do. That was something that I wasn't doing. So seeing that that's something that I'm learning to do, I'm truly appreciative at this time. And I'm truly appreciative that that's something that I get to share with you guys as we're on this journey to grow and become the best versions of ourselves. Because if we're being honest, that's what life is, us working towards becoming the absolute best versions of ourselves. So I definitely love all of these different affirmations that I'm going to share with you guys for the different aspects on being the light that it shares on being in action, being in a state of execution that it provides. So jumping right into the first affirmation, I dare to act upon my hopes and dreams. I dare to act upon my hopes and dreams. So what I love about this affirmation is having the faith to take the vision that was given to you and to walk it out. I'm going to say it again. I'm going to say the affirmation again, and then I'm going to say my explanation behind the affirmation again. So I see you guys joining. Thank you so much for being here on the live. Your presence means so much to me. So thank you. So the first affirmation is, I dare to act upon my hopes and dreams. Hey, okay, y'all. So I definitely have to jump into mom mode. This is what we do. We parent. It's 24 hours. It does not go away. Y'all gotta be quiet, babies. Y'all gotta be quiet. So I dare to act upon my hopes and dreams. So what I love about this particular affirmation is, again, it speaks to you having the faith to take the chance to walk out your hopes and dreams. The Most High gave the vision to you. So you having that faith, you being able to take your faith and walk it out, that is absolutely amazing. And it's a gift and a skill, and it's something that everybody is not going to do and everybody can't do. So it is something that as you are on that journey, whatever that journey may be for you, I want to send you encouragement. I definitely want to send you encouragement because you are a headliner. You're doing something that may be very, very unique to you. And it's taking your spin on it to bring your version to the forefront. So I just want to send encouragement your way if that's where you are on your journey. The second affirmation is, I take charge of my life with positive actions. I take charge of my life with positive actions. So what I love about this affirmation is, one is speaking to you taking your power back. Two is speaking to you taking charge of your life and you using positive action to do it. So one of the things that my mother used to always say to us, and those who know, one of Tanya's famous sayings were, and that was my mother's name, it's not what you say, but it's how you say it. It's not what you do, but it's how you do it. So this affirmation speaks to that for me, right? Also, going back, to the Most High, and it's power in what you speak. So in this affirmation, you taking charge over your life, but you're doing it in a positive way, right? You are looking for moments to be grateful for your ebbs and flows, because it's not gonna be a smooth line. It's gonna have its jags. It's gonna go up, it's gonna go down. But no matter what your journey is, no matter how your journey comes to be, you are taking those actions and you're being positive, and you're having a positive mindset about it, and you're doing it in a positive way. And what I love about that is, when you do it from a positive perspective and you hold the Most High in your heart and you allow the Most High to lead you, it allows you to be a light in your situation and how you're doing things. So you end up attracting people to you, the Most High's people, or people that He even sends to you, because you're a light in your situation, because of how you're handling yourself, how you're carrying it out. So be mindful of how you show up, because you never know. You being the light that you are could be putting a smile on somebody else's face. So be a light. And then the last affirmation is, I honor my intentions with specific actions. I honor my intentions with specific actions. I love this affirmation because on this journey, whatever journey you're on, there are going to be specific things that you're going to have to do that are unique to you. I definitely know for me, there have been specific things that I've had to do on my journey so that I could hit specific markers, or there's different things that I have to look at in regards to, okay, is this working? Okay, Father, what are you saying to me? So when it's saying I honor my intentions, I give gratitude. I give gratitude, and I'm very mindful in regards to how I'm doing things, how I'm carrying things out, and paying attention to things in my specific actions. That specific action could be how I'm praying on something. That specific action could be working with a mentor. That specific action could be how I'm speaking on something, or it could be a collaboration of all of those things, which in a sense are unique to my journey or unique to your journey. Because one of the things that I love about these affirmations is they speak to all of us in some way, shape, form, or fashion. And what I love about the Most High is He has this amazing way of giving what you need to somebody else and placing it on their heart. And then you look up and you show up to the live, or you look up and you're looking at a replay or an old video or whatever the case it may be, or somebody sends you something and it's exactly what you needed to hear in that moment. One of the best sayings that I love to hear is the Most High works in mysterious ways, which He absolutely does. He's going to get us what we need, no matter how we need it. So it's just about us being intentional in how we show up. It's about us being intentional in regards to how we speak to one another, how we speak to ourselves. So I pray that these affirmations that I've shared tonight in some way, shape, or form stretch you, that they help you on your journey to becoming the best version of you. Again, Affirmation Mondays is a safe space. This is a space where we get together week after week to go over some amazing affirmations, which in some way, shape, or form prayerfully guide you over the scripture. So whatever your journey is and wherever you are on it, know that I'm sending you love. I'm in complete gratitude and completely grateful for everyone who took their time, which means so, so much. You took your time and you showed up to this live. You showed up to this weekly dose of positivity. And I want you to know that it does not go unnoticed. So I look forward to seeing you all again and more next Monday for another edition of Affirmation Mondays. Until then, y'all be great. And to those who do it, stay prayed up. Until next time.